Have you ever finished a walk, the very thing that is supposed to make you feel stronger, and yet your legs still feel heavy, achy, or even a little unsteady? You're doing what you're supposed to do, but that deep sense of rock-solid stability still feels out of reach. For years, we've all been told that walking is the key to healthy aging, and it is fantastic for your heart and lungs. But what if I told you that walking alone leaves one of the most critical balance systems in your body almost completely dormant? The true secret to feeling light on your feet and unshakably steady doesn't just come from the movement of your legs, but from activating a powerful engine hidden inside them. Today, I'm going to reveal why scientists and doctors are now calling a specific muscle in your lower leg your body's second heart. This isn't just a nickname. This muscle acts as a powerful pump that pushes blood up against gravity, reducing swelling, improving circulation, and sending vital energy to your entire body. When this second heart is weak, your legs feel heavy, and your balance system is starved of the support it needs. In this video, I will explain the simple science behind this hidden engine. Then I will guide you step by step through a simple 3-move sequence to switch it on, rebuild your stability from the ground up, and make every step you take feel stronger and more secure. Alright, our journey to reactivate your second heart begins right here in the safest position possible, sitting comfortably in a chair. Before we can ask this powerful system to support our balance while standing, we first need to gently wake it up. Think of this first movement not as an exercise, but as the first friendly handshake with a muscle that has been waiting to help you. So let's get you into the perfect position. Find a sturdy chair where you can sit tall but relaxed, with your feet flat on the floor. Now, in the video demonstration, you'll see a woman using small gym dumbbells on her knees. You absolutely do not need any special equipment. 2 simple water bottles, one for each knee, work perfectly to add a little resistance. If you don't have those handy, don't worry at all. I will show you how you can simply use your own hands to press down gently and get the same amazing benefit. Are you ready? Go ahead and place your water bottles on top of each knee, or just rest your palms there. This little bit of extra weight is what encourages the muscle to truly wake up and engage. Now, keeping the balls of your feet planted firmly on the floor, I want you to slowly raise both of your heels up as high as you can. Lift them up, up, up. Can you feel that wonderful tightening sensation in the back of your lower legs? That is your second heart muscle contracting. That is the pump activating. I want you to hold it right there at the top for just a single powerful moment. Now, and this part is just as important, control the movement as you slowly lower your heels back down to the floor. Don't just let them drop. A slow, controlled descent is what builds real functional strength. Let's do a few more together. A powerful lift up, feel that squeeze, and a slow, controlled journey back down. Why this works? What you're feeling is so much more than just a muscle working. Every time you perform that squeeze, you are acting as a powerful pump. You are actively pushing blood that tends to pool in your lower legs back up towards your actual heart, which is why we call this your second heart. This simple, seated movement does 2 critical things for us. First, it immediately begins to fight that feeling of heaviness and swelling in the legs. Second, and most importantly, it reawakens the neurological connection to this vital muscle group. You are reminding your brain that this powerful engine for stability exists. Fantastic! You've successfully woken up your second heart and reminded it how to contract and pump. Now, we need to take that newfound activation and teach it to do its most important job, working against gravity to support your entire body. We are moving from the training ground of the chair to the real world of standing on your own 2 feet. And because we are moving to a standing position, your safety is our #1 priority. I want you to find a solid, stable surface to hold onto for this next movement. A kitchen worktop is perfect, as is the back of a heavy, sturdy chair that won't slide. Please make sure you have your support in place before you begin. All right, let's get into position together. Stand facing your worktop with your feet about hip-width apart, creating a nice, solid base. Now, place both hands flat on the surface in front of you. You don't need to grip it tightly. Just a light, reassuring touch for balance is all you need. Ready? pressing gently into your hands for that little bit of extra stability. I want you to shift your weight forward onto the balls of your feet and slowly lift your heels up. Rise up, up, as high as you comfortably can. Right here, at the very top of the movement, I want you to pause. Hold this position for just a moment. Can you feel those powerful calf muscles firing up, holding your entire body weight? That is your second heart working hard against gravity. Now, here is the part that builds true, lasting control. In a slow, controlled manner, lower your heels all the way back down until they gently touch the floor. The biggest mistake people make here is letting their heels just drop. I want you to resist gravity on the way down. Imagine you are lowering a precious object onto a shelf. Be deliberate. Let's do that again. A strong rise up, a solid pause, and a slow, graceful descent. Why this works? This movement is so much more powerful than just walking. When you walk, your calf muscles only work through a small fraction of their potential. This full range of motion, all the way up and all the way down, is what builds deep, resilient strength. Every time you rise up, you are powerfully pumping blood out of your lower legs, fighting that heavy, swollen feeling. And every time you lower with control, you are teaching the muscle fibers and the nerves in your ankles how to manage your body weight with absolute precision. You're not just building strength, you're building a sophisticated biological support system for your balance. You have done an amazing job. You've woken up the pump, and you've integrated it into a standing position. Now it is time for the final and most advanced piece of our puzzle. This is what I call the trick within the trick. We are going to target a deeper, hidden muscle in your calf that most people don't even know exists, but which is a true powerhouse for postural stability. Because we are moving to a single leg for this, our focus on safety must be absolute. As you'll see in the video, our demonstrator is using a sturdy chair for support, and I want you to do the same. Go ahead and stand behind a strong dining room chair or next to your kitchen counter. You must have reliable support within arm's reach for this final, powerful movement. All right, let's get into position behind your chair. Holding on lightly for balance, I want you to shift your weight onto one leg. Let's start with your right leg. You can just lift your left foot an inch or two off the floor behind you. Now, here is the secret that unlocks this entire movement. I want you to put a slight soft bend in the knee of that standing right leg. It is not a deep squat, just a gentle athletic bend. You should feel the muscle engage differently. This is our starting position. Now, keeping that knee slightly bent the whole time, I want you to rise up onto the ball of your foot. Push up and feel that deep activation. It might feel different from the last exercise, perhaps a little lower down in your calf, closer to your ankle. That's a wonderful sign. You have found the target muscle. Pause for a moment at the very top. Then, with that same slow control we have been practicing, lower your heel all the way back down to the floor. It's a smaller, more intense movement, isn't it? That's because we are targeting a very special muscle. Why this works? By simply bending your knee, you have done something remarkable. You have essentially told the big primary calf muscle, the gastrocnemius, to take a little break, and you have forced a deeper, more powerful muscle called the soleus to do the heavy lifting. The soleus is your true postural powerhouse. It's packed with endurance fibers and works tirelessly all day to keep you upright. It is a critical component of your second heart and acts as a sophisticated stability sensor for your brain. By specifically targeting this hidden muscle, you are upgrading your balance system from a standard model to a high-performance machine. This is the secret that separates basic strength from true, unshakable stability. You did it. You have just completed the full activation sequence for your body's second heart. I want you to take a moment and just notice how your lower legs feel right now. Do they feel more alive, more energized, maybe even a little tired in a good way? That is the feeling of a powerful system that has been reawakened. Today, you learned one of the most profound secrets to lifelong stability. The foundation of your balance is powered by this incredible, tireless muscle in your lower legs. You now understand why just walking isn't always enough, and you possess a simple, three-step sequence to keep this second heart strong and pumping for years to come. Now, I know a couple of questions might be on your mind as you begin this journey, so let's talk about them. First, how many repetitions should I aim for? The goal is always quality over quantity. I suggest starting with 10 to 15 repetitions for the first two exercises, and perhaps 8 to 12 on each leg for our final, more challenging movement. But the real answer is to listen to your body. When you feel a gentle muscle fatigue, that's a perfect stopping point. A little bit of this powerful work every day is the key. Second, what if I get a cramp in my calf? This is very common when you're waking up a dormant muscle, so please do not worry. A cramp is simply a sign of fatigue. If it happens, stop. Gently stretch the muscle by pulling your toes towards you and rest. It is a sign that you have successfully challenged the muscle. Just start with fewer repetitions next time and build up slowly. To celebrate activating your body's hidden engine, I want you to go to the comment section right now and write "Second Heart Activated." By writing this, you're making a commitment to yourself and inspiring everyone in this incredible community. And finally, if you found this valuable, please be sure to subscribe and click the bell. In our very next video, we will reveal the Darley one common type of supportive shoe that is actually making this second heart muscle weaker every time you walk. You will not want to miss it. Thank you for your trust and your hard work today. Stay strong and stay steady.